Hello, 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 everyone. How are all of you? Hopefully you're all doing well. So, I'm over here on my main, actually. First things first, let's get the heavensturn event out of the way, because I've been putting that off and off and off. And just hasn't ever gotten done. Which just isn't good. And sorry I didn't stream last night. We will probably be playing some, we might be playing some Dead by Daylight here later. Not for a real long time, but at least for a little bit. Or at least that's the plan. The Box of Fortune. Usagi Bugyo sings great fortune in your future. Greetings, madam. From your bearing, I gather you are an but where are my manners? I am Usagi Bugyo, a member of a delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the Far East. Each year, we travel across the seas to share our tradition of heavensturn with the peoples of Eorzea. In this realm, it is held that the gods raise up one amongst their number each year to serve as a herald of good fortune in the Far East. Good fortune. In the Far East, however, 'tis not a god, but one of 12 noble beasts that is chosen. And previous heavensturn celebrations, we gifted participants Kabuto, fashioned after the presiding beast. But this year, we have an even greater reward, an entire set of armor. Lest you wonder, I am wearing the very prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Surely you wish to claim a set for yourself? If you do, I encourage you to speak with the Omikajushi standing near the Tempest Gate. He is a member of our delegation and will be honored to present you with the armor. You need but heed his request. Greetings, friend. I take it you have spoken with my associate, the Usagi Bugyo, and are willing to lend your assistance? Before I make any request of you, may I ask of you, are you at all familiar with the word omikuji? Omik what? Omikuji, my friend, 'tis an old tradition of the Far East, one I would not expect the people of this land to know. A form of fortune telling. Omikuji may be translated as sacred lots. In your tongue, one receives a lot at random, and with it, a message from the divine upon a piece of parchment. The message contains principles that describe what will bring one fortune or misfortune. By taking these principles to heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are an indispensable part of the heavensturn celebration in the Far East, and I'm honored for the opportunity to share this tradition with the people of Eorzea. Alas, perhaps due to a lack of familiarity with but a few souls have stopped to have their fortune told thus far. And this brings me to my request. If you are willing, I ask that you spread word of this auspicious opportunity to the townsfolk. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. This character actually has pretty much a lot more of the 90s done. I know the Far Easterners were back for heavensturn, but they're doing fortune telling as well this time, you say? These fortunes, they say anything about relationships you know, between a man and a woman? Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. I've seen my share of the Heavensturm celebrations, but I can't say I've heard of this Omikuji business before. Does sound interesting, though. When my shift ends, I'll head over with some comrades. Might make a nice diversion, and I'll take the opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegation on behalf of the Maelstrom. But my first full week done at with the new job, and it's definitely different than my previous job. One of the things I said earlier was to someone was, used to be I would tell people several times that, hey, have you tried turning it off and on yet? Now, I'm the person that goes up to turn it off and on for them. Far Eastern fortune telling, you say? I'd wager some of our patrons would be keen. Fortune favors the bold, after all, and most here don't want for audacity, sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the least I can do in return for the extra business we get thanks to heavensturn. A traditional test of luck for the new year? Consider me intrigued. As proud chaperones of the Moonfire Fair, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from our other festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a bit too superstitious for my liking. But I'm certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. I gotta get some cleaning done. You have finished spreading the word of the Omikuji? My heartfelt thanks. I dare say we can expect some participants to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. Welcome, one and all. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, the Omikuji. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dispenses a stick. There will be a number on the stick, which indicates which of these drawers you are to open. Take a piece of paper from that drawer, open it, your fortune is written. Or upon it, your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie the parchment to the rack yonder. By doing so, good fortune will become better still, whilst misfortune will be cleansed. Alternately, you may also keep the parchment with you to guide you throughout the year. So, who wishes to learn their fortune first? Yes, mine says great fortune, the luckiest you can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on it. I can throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Damn it all, mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed! Doomed, I tell you! The one you're waiting for is on their way. The love of your life will appear. This is all too sudden. 'Tis a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now, what of you, my friend? Would you care to learn your own fortune? As thanks for your help, the first lot will be free of charge. Sure. Then go on, give the box a good shake. Grave misfortune. Thou shalt experience considerable misfortune. Heed these words of guidance, and thy luck may change. Adventurer, be alert, lest the celebration pass thee by. The flower is beyond thy reach, seek it to thy sorrow. Seek not profit in gilded halls, let the amusement be its own reward. Cast aside idle thoughts, and focus wholly on that which requireth thine attention. Shouldst thou pursue forbidden love like unto the spinner, thou shalt walk the path of destruction. Yeah, put up there. Let us be cleansed. Cleanse this. Allow me to thank you once more. Without your help, these folks may never have discovered Omikuji. Whatever the divine may have in store for you, I pray the coming year will bring you happiness. And so that was the Box of Fortune.